Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So, this is a wonderful day, and I'm really excited to be here. And you are on the Unlimited Show. When I started my journey, the most difficult problem that I faced was I didn't know where I was. I didn't have any idea, what were my problems or the situation that I was involved in. I thought I was leading a great life. I thought that I was always right. I thought, I knew where I was going. I thought I was at the right space, right place. Everything was perfect. That was my world to me, so I kept on living. But then I realized that everything was just an illusion. It has nothing to do with the reality. When I realized my true potential and the capacity to change the present scenario to bring something better is far beyond my imagination when I started my journey. I didn't know that such a possibility exists. But the truth is, such a possibility exists. The truth is that you can live that life. But I just would love to ask you the same question that I asked myself years ago. Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? You know, um, when I started asking these questions, I kept asking every night, what happened to me? Where am I? What kind of problems that am I surrounded with? And the more I began to dig out, the more the better I knew about myself. And that was very painful because what I thought about me, what I thought about my circumstances, my surroundings, what I thought about everything that I was in that time was just a fake. It was just false, just lie. And this realization actually devastated me. But fortunately, I had the courage to cling on to the future because I was a dreamer. So just would love to ask you this: where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? And that's not a difficult question. That's not a difficult. That maybe it's a painful question. Maybe it's a painful question, but that's not a difficult question. You know where you are. You are where you're not supposed to be. You are better than this. You know that you have the capacity, the potential to walk beyond the circumstances, the environment that are preventing you from becoming who you are meant to be. You are meant to be unlimited. You have that potential, but you never tried. And why did you stop trying? Why did you stop being the person that you were truly meant to be? You were curious. You wanted to be so many things, and you wanted to do so many things, but in the middle of the journey you just refused to believe in yourself. Where are you? It's difficult to look back and see all those broken paths that actually led us to be where we are today. It's completely dark out there, but acknowledging that path, that actually where the path has led us, acknowledging the wrongs, the weaknesses, the broken pieces that we are today, acknowledging that, seeing that, realizing that, in fact, help us to set a new course toward the future. So where are you? It doesn't matter where you are. The truth is, wherever you are right now, wherever the hell you are right now, you can always begin your journey toward greatness. You can always begin your journey to the place that you're meant to be. When I started my journey, the only one thing that I wanted to be was I wanted to help people. I wanted to be an example. I wanted to lead people. I want to be a leader. That's how I would love to call myself a leader. But I didn't have that capacity. I didn't have that potential. I didn't have any qualities that made me who I am meant to be. But that doesn't mean that my destiny is something different, you know, because everything that you acquire in your life is just pieces of information from your surroundings, from your environment, from your parents, from your peers. And if you happen to get a wrong environment, a wrong a wrong people, or who always criticize you, that's not your problem, but it's your problem when you realize that you are such in such an environment and you refuse to move on. If you refuse to move on despite having the knowledge about your present situation and what causes the problem, and if you still are waiting there for somebody to come and rescue you, I say that's wrong. That's wrong, because nobody is going to come and rescue. You are the only one person who is responsible for your life. And if you take that first step, I tell you to take that just first step. First, acknowledge where you are. See for yourself. See the truth. Look around you. What happened to you? Acknowledge where you are. Realize your present situation and accept that. Accept that. It's it's difficult, you know. Most of the times what I kept doing was I kept inventing new explanations, new excuses for my being for me being there in that situation. And I kept on going after the things that actually made me more comfortable, more pleasure. And I was running after this, these material things that made me made me more happier. But the truth was that they never made me happier. In fact, they drove me to chase those things more and more. And as I kept on chasing those things, I began to lose myself. And that's when I realized this is going to kill me, and I wanted to change. So I ask you this question: where the hell are you? You may be broken. Maybe you may not have anybody by your side. Maybe you are, maybe you are in a bad financial situation or a bad relationship. Where are you? And I repeat this: wherever you are in your life, you can always begin your journey toward that place where you are meant to be. You can always begin that journey. But you need to figure out where you're, because unless you figure out where you are, unless you know where you are standing, you can never set a course. If you want to reach any places, the first thing that you want to know is where you are, because you can only set a new course towards that future destination based on where you're right now. Otherwise, you might be lost. So find out where you are, how broken you are. It's okay to go through that painful situation again. It's okay. You don't need to bury that within you. Just take it out. Let it go. Find out, where exactly you are. Maybe it's because, you are in a very bad financial situation. You may be going backward and backward and backward. Maybe, you are inventing new excuses to be who you are. So find out where you are, what causes you to be where you are, and then accept that situation. Accept that situation. Accept that situation. Once you know where you are, the next thing that you want to do is accept wherever you are. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe you're broken, and that's okay. Maybe you are in a bad relationship. That's okay. You fell in a trap. Okay, fine. Accept your present situation. You cannot, just look back in your past life and just cry over it cry over it. You cannot do that. You don't have much time. You have so many things to accomplish, so many things to achieve, so many things to go after. So once you have a clear idea of your surroundings, of your environment, where you are. The next thing is accept wherever you are. Accept your weaknesses. Accept your, the faults that you have done, the mistakes that you have committed, the failures that you've gone through. Accept those situations. Accept them as they are. And it is necessary, because only courageous persons, only people, who have the gut to go to that destination, the future destination that they have set themselves to. That's only those courageous people can accept to those present situations, because that acceptance comes from an acknowledgement that that my future cannot be determined by what I am today. And if you have a strong will to accept whatever that whatever that you are today, you will have the courage, the gut to move toward the mountain that you're going after. But I kindly ask you to accept those situations that have made you who you are today. You cannot change it. You cannot run away from it. Accept them. And you're going to start a new journey.